Hey guys, welcome to today's workout. So it is Thursday today, and today we're going to do a leg workout. I hope you guys are all enjoying this week of workouts and that you're getting them all in. As I say on every video, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me so I can help you out. So today we're going to do some standing work, and then we're going to go down on the ground for my favorite leg series from the 21-day fix program. It kicks my butt every single time. And it's pretty tough, so if you can't do 60 seconds all at once, do 30 seconds, switch to the other side, and repeat the set again, and I'll remind you when we get there. So we're just going to warm up first. I want you to jog in place for 60 seconds. If you need to, walk in place, that's fine. All right, after you do that, I want you to do the walking jacks. Do that for 30 to 60 seconds. Get in a side stretch. Do one side for about 6 reps. And then switch to the other side. And then toe touches, make sure your feet pointing forward. Touch the opposite toe. Make sure you're going down as far as you can so you feel that stretch in your legs. All right, so our first move is a squat. Remember to keep your core in tight, keep your back flat. I'll show you from this direction and then the other direction as well. But keep your feet about hip width apart, and you're going to squat down, making sure that your knees don't go over your toes. So you're going to really think about sitting in a chair and putting your booty back, just like that, okay? You keep your back flat. And when you come up, think about pushing up from your heel. Put all that weight in your heel. It's going to bother your knees if you don't. So if you find that it bothers your knees, it's because you're not pushing all that weight up from your heel. And when you come back up, squeeze your butt as tight as you can, and then go back down and squeeze and back down, okay? And always think about pushing that weight up from your heel. And you're going to do that for 60 seconds. All right, the next one is a reverse lunge. I like this because it's a little bit easier on the knees, and I have bad knees, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. So hands on your hips. You're going to step back carefully, make sure there's nothing back there to trip you up, and you're just going to go as you're trying to get this leg at a 90-degree angle as much as you can. If you can't get there yet, if you're going this far, that's okay. You can work up to it. And you don't want to touch the ground with your other knee, but you still want to hit that 90-degree angle as well and come back up. And for this move as well, you want to be pushing it up from your heel. All that weight standing back up, put that power from your heel so that it doesn't bother your knees. And you're just going to keep doing that on the right side for 60 seconds. And also on this move, keep your core in tight. And when you come up, give it a nice squeeze in your booty and thighs for some extra work. After 60 seconds, switch to the other leg. Okay. All right, after 60 seconds doing the reverse lunge on the opposite leg, I want you to do calf raises. First, I'll show you real quick what a lunge looks like from the side though. So when you're stepping back, you can see my knee, well, you can't really tell, but my knee's not going over my toes. I've got a 90-degree angle, pretty close to a 90-degree angle here as well, okay? And you want to hit that every time you go back. All right, so 60 seconds calf raises. If you need to, hold onto the wall or a table for balance. And you're just going to come up on your toes. And do this movement really slowly so that you really feel it. Okay, from the side. Really slowly. If you have a step or a stair in your house, you can go onto the edge of it if you're careful. And you can take your heel even past that step and then all the way back up and then all the way back down. And that'll be even more difficult. You could also hold weights during these moves for some added weight and more difficulty. All right, so that's it for standing. You do those moves for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So this next series, sorry, my nose is running. For this next series, it's pretty tough. At least it was for me because I have bad hip flexors. So if it's hard for you, do it for 30 seconds. We're gonna do all of the moves on one leg and then flip over and do all of the moves on the other leg. So if it's really tough, do each one for 30 seconds. Switch to the other side, 30 seconds, switch back, and repeat it all over again. If you can make it through, do a full 60 seconds on each, all the way through the series, flip to the other side and do 60 seconds again, and then you'll be done. So you're gonna lay on your side, and you can lay your head all the way down. You can prop it up like this, which is what I like to do. Put your hand on the floor in front of your abs for some stability. And you're gonna take your legs out 45 degrees in front of you. In this first move, you're gonna, through all of these moves, you wanna keep good balance. You don't wanna be rocking back and forth too much because then you're not working your legs, you're using momentum. So for this first one, you're gonna lift your top leg up and point it forward and point it back. Move up a little bit. So point forward and point back. Just like that for 30 or 60 seconds, depending on how it feels. After you do that, you're gonna stop back here. Keep your toe pointed and move your leg in a bicycle movement, just like that. And do that for 30 or 60 seconds. Remember not to be swinging too much. You're keeping that upper body pretty still. After that time is up, you're gonna hold it up here, flex your foot, and then you're gonna go in the opposite direction. And then after 30 to 60 seconds, you're gonna hold it out here, point your toe, and do a small bowl, just like that for 30 to 60 seconds. You're just gonna draw a small circle. After that time is up, go in the reverse. For 30 to 60 seconds. After that, you're gonna keep your toes out here, and then you're gonna do a big bowl. So you're gonna draw a big circle. Going forward. And then in the reverse. By now your thigh and your hip is probably screaming right now. I know this is really tough when I first started doing this, but I really saw after a few months that it slimmed my thighs down. After 30 to 60 seconds, keep your toe out here. Now you're gonna tap in the front with your toe, lift up and tap in the back. Just like that. Try and push through these moves as much as you can. I know that it burns. It's a good thing. You're gonna do that for 30 to 60 seconds. And now we're done with that leg. So roll onto your back. And this is gonna feel like a really deep stretch. You're gonna put your feet down like this. Take that leg you just worked and put your ankle across your thigh and reach through one hand in between your legs and the other out here, and grab that other hand and pull that leg in. And you're going to feel a really deep stretch in your glutes and your thigh and in your hip. And just hold that for a few seconds to stretch out that leg we just worked really hard. right, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. I'll go through these with you one more time. So again, you're on your side. Legs are 45 degrees in front of you. And the first move is point forward and point back. Do that for 30 to 60 seconds. And then leave your foot back here and do the bicycle with the toe pointed. And then when you're done with that 30 to 60 seconds, flex your foot and go in the reverse. You're probably feeling a lot of burns still on that other leg right now. So keep going. After 30 to 60 seconds, out here, point your toe and do a small circle forward. After time is up, you're going to go in the reverse. And then big circles with your toe pointed. Again, 30 to 60 seconds. And then in the reverse. Don't worry if all you can do is one set each side for 30 seconds. That's totally fine. This is really tough. All right, after the big circles, you're going to tap forward and tap back. You can always start with 30 seconds each side now, and in a couple weeks maybe try working it up to 40 seconds and then 50 and then a whole minute. It's really tough, so take it at your pace. Just make sure that you're still pushing yourself. All right, after that, you can stretch this leg out again. So you're going to put that ankle across the other thigh, reach through and pull it in. That's going to feel like a really deep stretch. All right, that's all I have for you guys today for a lower body workout. I hope you enjoyed that. That series there at the end is my favorite from 21 Day Fix Pilates, and it always kicks my butt. So I hope you guys are having an awesome week. If you need anything, let me know. Going into the weekend, it's important to start thinking about your plans to have a healthy weekend. Sometimes people do some planning on tomorrow on Fridays so that they can go grocery shopping on Saturday and Sunday and do some meal prep and have a healthy week ahead. Now that the weekend is almost here, a lot of us have plans to do different things like go out to eat and see friends and go do fun stuff like that. So always go into things with a plan. I posted a video yesterday about eating out at restaurants. So it's not hard to stay on plan when you go out to restaurants. You just have to plan ahead. Think about what you're going to do and commit to the right choices, right? So I hope you guys all had a great week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for our last workout.